All of the Sony buzz this past month has unsurprisingly surrounded the Xperia XZ2 Premium, Sony's latest 4K HDR-ready smartphone, which is perfect for lazy gits like me who like to lock themselves away in a bathroom stall at work and basically just blaze through Netflix box sets. It's not exactly cheap though, it's 799 quid, not exactly surprising given all that super smart hardware packed inside, but if you can't stretch that far, nil desperandum, the original XZ Premium is still available in the UK for 500 quid SIM-free, and it once again rocks that 4K HDR tech. So is the XZ Premium still great in 2018, and how does it compare to the more expensive XZ2 Premium? And should you just frankly say nuts to both of them and grab the original XZ2 instead? Well, here's the full skinny, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more on the latest and greatest mobile tech. Now, a quick bit of history to begin with. The very first premium branded smartphone from Sony was the Xperia XZ5 Premium, launched back at the end of 2015, way back when Brexit wasn't a thing, Donald Trump was just some orange twat who hawked steaks on the telly, and David Bowie was still breathing air. Can we please somehow just go back to then? Like if we all closed our eyes and held hands and sang Kumbaya or something. The big thing about the Z5 Premium was its 4K screen, a world first for smartphones, offering a rather balmy 807 pixels per inch. And in 2017 we saw a successor launch, this one here, the Sony Xperia XZ Premium. This was yet another world first because that 4K display was boosted with HDR support to strengthen the colour and contrast output. These days, of course, it's pretty common for smartphones to support HDR visuals, but the XZ Premium and the XZ2 Premium are still the only handsets to support 4K HDR. That said, the amount of supported content is still a wee bit more limited than we'd like. If you're an Amazon Prime subscriber, you can stream 4K HDR video, but right now it tends just to be the Amazon originals that are available at that quality. And if you're on Netflix, you can stream HDR shows and movies, but not in 4K. Not even if you have an Ultra HD subscription. And while you can stream plenty of 4K content from YouTube, including this sexy little video here, you still won't find a massive selection of HDR ready stuff. That said, Sony's smart X Reality engine can at least upscale Full HD video so it's closer to Ultra HD quality, so you do get a boost in visuals on those premium handsets. So for telly shows and movies, no matter which streaming service you prefer, it's basically the same story on the original XZ Premium as it is on the XZ2 Premium, so should you just save yourself a bit of cash? Or should you just say nuts to it all and just get that XZ2? After all, it's not 4K, but it does support HDR, so the visuals are still pretty special. Those premiums are definitely niche smartphones. 4K on a mobile device can still definitely seem like overkill, although you can tell the difference in detail levels when the premiums are sat side by side with a Full HD rival like the Xperia XZ2, but we're not exactly talking a huge gulf here. The XZ2 Premium offers a slightly bigger display than the others here, 5.8 inches versus the 5.7 inch XZ2 and the 5.4 inch XZ Premium. Both of the premium phones use the old school 16:9 display aspect ratio, so you will get some letterboxing when watching a cinematic video. Unlike most other modern phones like the Xperia XZ2, which now sport an aspect ratio around the 18:9 mark. And while all of these blowers pump out gorgeous visuals, the XZ2 Premium can produce cleaner whites than its predecessor and the standard Xperia XZ2 for even sharper contrast. When it comes to Sony's audio smarts, all three of these phones deliver the goods. You get the likes of the nifty DSE-EHX software, which can upscale your old compressed audio tracks so they sound more full-bodied, and of course you get full support for high-res audio and LDAC headphones. If you're still hooked on bagging one of Sony's premium handsets, then the XZ2 Premium does of course boast the better specs compared with the original XZ Premium. For instance, the original phone's Snapdragon 835 chipset has been upgraded here to a Snapdragon 845, the same platform used on the standard XZ2. Although the XZ2 Premium boasts 6 gigs of RAM while the others only have 4. That means smoother performance overall from the latest Premium, although the older XZ Premium still runs like a dream even with that older chipset. Definitely no complaints. Of course, over the full length of a 2-year contract, the XZ2 Premium will definitely fare better than its brethren here, especially as that original handset is already a year old. Definitely bear that in mind before making your choice. The newer premium model also boasts Sony's slick 2018 glass design, first seen on the Xperia XZ2. This allows for wireless charging support and basically just looks a lot more modern. Although that said, the fingerprint sensor is in a proper dodgy position, just like with the Xperia XZ2, making it rather annoying to grope for. Good news if you're a bit of a klutz though, as all three of these phones are pretty rugged and water resistant to boot. So what about the camera tech? Well, the original XZ Premium rocked a single 90MP snapper around the back with an f2.0 aperture. Like the other phones here, you get predictive face detection autofocus to keep your subject nice and sharp, as well as laser autofocus for those low light situations. The Xperia XZ2 packs the same camera specs, another 19MP shooter with f2.0 aperture, but as we'll see in a sec, it's more advanced than the XZ Premium when it comes to shooting video. Meanwhile, the new XZ2 Premium is the first Sony smartphone to boast a dual lens rear snapper. That 90 megapixel primary lens is backed by a 12 megapixel secondary black and white shooter, f1.8 and f1.6 aperture respectively. Both the XZ2 and the XZ2 Premium can shoot 4K HDR footage, as well as super slow motion at full HD resolution. Meanwhile, the older XZ Premium handset is limited to standard 4K video and 720p super slow motion. The Xperia XZ2 Premium's dual lens setup of course allows for a sharper, cleaner photo overall, as colour and monochrome images are taken simultaneously and then combined using the Orb engine. And that monochrome lens can also be used to shoot moody black and white video, which is pretty damn cool. Stay tuned for a full camera comparison between the XZ2 Premium and some of the best smartphone snappers of 2018. But basically, while this new Premium offers a seriously smart and more capable camera, especially when it comes to that low light video, the original XZ Premium will be perfectly fine for most users who simply want to shoot everyday shots and take basic home movies. That older phone has also now been updated to Android Oreo and supports all of the best features found on its successor too. That includes Sony's remote play feature, so you can stream your PlayStation set into the smaller screen while you're dropping the kids at the pool. Many of the XZ2 and XZ2 Premium's bonus bits, such as that dynamic vibration system which gives force feedback when you're watching movies or whatever, are unfortunately kind of superfluous. So while the XZ2 Premium delivers a sleek new design, some updated specs, and of course that rather awesome dual lens camera tech, the original XZ Premium is still, well, pretty damn premium. And it's certainly a good compromise if you absolutely must have those 4K HDR visuals. And the original standard XZ2, while lacking that dual lens camera support and of course the 4K HDR visuals, is still a proper beast and not quite as brick-like. So that in a nutshell is how the XZ2 and the XZ Premium stack up to the new XZ2 Premium. A little bit confusing, but hopefully that's made it a little bit more clear. Definitely let us know what you think in the comments below, which one you think might be more tempting for you. Is 4K HDR on a smartphone ridiculous? Definitely be interested to hear your thoughts. And don't forget to bash that subscribe button for more on the latest and greatest mobile tech. Cheers!